The Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. You know, I have a friend, a Hebrew Israelite brother, who is an Olympic athlete. He's going to the next Olympics. And on his way up, as he was, going up through the NCAA and winning his events, one time he lost, right? I don't remember what he did. He got like 5th or something, which for him, was losing. And I talked to him afterwards and I said, "Hey, how'd the race go?" And he said, "Well, I've identified some things I need to work on." He didn't say I'd lost. He didn't say I didn't get in the top 3. He didn't say I didn't medal. He said, "I've identified some things I need to work on." Positive mental attitude. I was an Army survival instructor, SEER instructor, and we used to teach what we called PMA, positive mental attitude. The Air Force SEER instructors actually hit it even harder. In order to survive, one needs a positive mental attitude. I mean, you have to look on the bright side of life, right? You have to see the possibilities, not just the problems, which is not to say you're a Pollyanna and you can't notice, you can't recognize when there is a problem, but you have to be looking for positive solutions to your problems. And my channel is primarily a preparedness channel, right? And I talk about primarily physical preparedness and sometimes spiritual preparedness also. And it amazes, it saddens, it, pick your verb, me, the number of Eeyores out there. It'll never work. What's that movie? The original Alien movie? We're doomed, man! We're all doomed! It's just that negativity that some people have, and I see it on my wife's Facebook page too, where people, it seems that some of y'all out there, or some of them out there, hopefully it's not you personally, have an attitude where they're constantly looking for something wrong, or they're constantly looking for something they can nitpick on to, well, what about this? Well, you said that. We have political views, we have spiritual views, and if you don't have our views, that's cool. You wouldn't believe the number of people that write me emails. "Well, we were going to come visit you, but now we're not going to because you said something about this guy who said something else totally unrelated to what we were talking about, and therefore I don't think it's good for me to come." Well, then don't come. Really, I don't need negative attitudes out here on Shofar Mountain. I just had recently comments. I'm going to get some unsubscribes now. It's a big deal. I don't advertise, so I don't care if you subscribe or not. But I recently had somebody say to me in one of my videos, because I just talked recently about, things you need to survive the coming collapse. "You're a pastor and you didn't even mention God?" Please. I'd say something else, but some of you would get mad at me. Please, as Samuel Jackson used to say. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm a pastor. Of course I know that. But here's the deal. You people who think that, God's going to save you, this world, this life, it ain't that important. And if you don't take the steps to build your ark, you can go out in that flood too. You can go home early to Jesus. And if that's what you want to do, cool. I know where I'm going. I figure I bought the ticket for this ride. I might as well see it till the end. And then I know where I'm going. And so don't nitpick on that and say, "Oh, you're a pastor. You didn't even mention God." You don't know anything about me. Another thing, I had somebody months, maybe years ago, we were talking about our composting toilets. "You're all going to die of germs and disease." Right, dude, have you ever used one? Because here I am 3 years later, and I'm healthier than most people. Or somebody said something about, I don't know, working outside. You can't work if you don't have proper tools. If your power doesn't work, you're not going to be able to cut down trees. We got 2-man crosscut saws. We have hatchets. We have axes. Yeah, positive mental attitude. People, there are tough times coming. If you want to survive it, you better start cultivating your positive mental attitude. Start looking at the bright side of life. Start looking for what's right, what you can work with. I had a good friend who used to say, "Chew the meat, spit out the bones," right? Take that which is good and discard the rest. Look on the bright side of life. Or not. The Eeyore people, you do amuse me. All right, I'll see you out there.